What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video, and I hope you all enjoy it. And if you all didn't know about the milestone I'm trying to reach 500 subscribers before the end of April, so please subscribe. I'm going to keep putting out content even after I hit 500, so I hope you all subscribe. I hope you all enjoy this video. I hope you learn something from it. I genuinely do, because I really want to help you all if you're having trouble with cutting hair. Or I just want to let you all see some dope haircuts. So if you haven't already, go subscribe. Go like, go share it to your friends, send it to other people, let them see the haircut, ask them what they think, stuff like that. Hope y'all enjoy the video. What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another haircut video. And this haircut, I'm going to be doing a shadow fade. And so right now I'm starting off with my lever halfway closed, and that's just to give it a shadow look. He doesn't want it too bald, so I'm not going to take it in. So this might add a step to the normal way I fade, because I'm going to have to go into that level all the way open. So I just go up a little bit more after doing that halfway and do a lever fully open. But now I'm going to start with debulking. I just want to take off all that weight that's right there before I can start the fade. So I'm going in with my number 2 guard fully closed, and I'm going up and I'm flicking out right when I get there. And I had to separate the hair because I didn't want to cut it off. And so you all know my fading technique. I start off with a number 2. Depends on the length of the hair. So I start off with a number 2, and I just work down from a number 1.5, go to a 1, then 0, and then I'm back just doing detail work. But right now I just have to set the ground for what I'm doing. So right now I jumped in with my 1.5 and this master guard, and I'm going fully open, and I'm going up right underneath that 2. The reason why I'm not taking the bulk all the way off is because when you take off the hair, take the hair out of them Velcro strips that I have by Babyliss, when you do that, then it's going to still leave hair there, so it can kind of fade right into the shape of the head. I don't want it to seem like he has braids and it's a close cut on the side. I want it to still fade into the top perfectly. So you have to identify the different shapes, and you have to identify the different styles, and you have to cut it to the style of the person wearing the haircut. So right now I went with my 1.5 guard fully closed, and I went up right underneath that 1.5. Like every time I move and do another blade, another guard, another fading tech, like just going to another part of the fade, I'm always moving down. So I'm right underneath that. I did the 1.5 close. I went up, flicked out. Now I got my number 1 open. And some people may have trouble fading this type of hair because it's not all the way curly. Like, it's not very curly. So you just gotta take your time. It's kind of fine here, so you just gotta take your time and just make sure you're following your steps, because you can get lost. So right now I'm just doing my number 1 open, just going up, flicking out, doing some clip over comb, taking off some bulk around the areas that I see it has bulk. Now I'm going in. I just had to clean up that line some because it wasn't the best, so I just had to go over it a little bit more. So first steps with the number 2 and 1.5 was really debulking. But now I'm actually fading. And when I say fade, I'm actually going into it. Now I'm actually starting to take out that bottom line that's separating from the first guideline to where I want the fade to be at. So right now I'm actually working towards making this haircut look like a fade. At first I was just debulking, but now when you start fading, that means you're going to start doing more C-motion cuts. You're going to start flicking out more, and just going to be more in tune with taking out that bottom line, and every cut you're going to be doing is going to be way more precise. So right now I'm going in with my 0 guard fully closed, and see, I'm doing that. I just want to make it look like a fade. So I'm going up, flicking out, going up, flicking out. This type of hair will tell on you too. If you leave a line in it, you will definitely see it. It's not like the type of hair, like this hair falls down, so you have to make sure you're doing your proper steps. And literally all I'm doing is just going up at that bottom line, and I'm going up and flicking out, flicking out. I just want to really take out that bottom line, but not take it up too high. And you can see I'm cutting with the shape of the first guideline because this fade does have a shape to it. In person, this haircut took me about 33 minutes or 32. I believe something like that. It took me about 30 something minutes. But the reason why it took me 30 minutes is because it usually would take me 45. But a tip I learned on how to fade quicker and stuff like that is just that you follow the steps. Every single piece of hair, everybody hair may seem different, but when you're cutting, it's all the same thing. So you just follow the same steps and you'll get the same result. Like if you ever noticed, if you ever do a taper on somebody, you just starting off cutting hair, you do one side of the taper and then you do the other and they look different. The reason why is because you're not doing the same steps on each side, so therefore you're paying for it and the quality of your work. So right now I'm going in with the lever fully open. And I'm just now taking out that bottom line because remember I went in halfway closed. So now me going in with the lever fully open, that's going to really take it to that fade because the zero guard close can't get all the way down to a lever halfway open. Now I'm just using different techniques, using my corners, lifting up the clipper higher so that it can be a different length. It's just different techniques. Now I'm just going to start fading out the neck. That really makes the haircut pop when you put that line on the back. So now I'm just lining them up. And how I like to line up the back of the head is just, I like to start where that curve first starts at the top of the ear, and I just like to work my way down. Usually the hair will tell you the way it's going to be shaped up, so I just follow that. And something that I noticed that will make your haircut stand out more, if you want it to stand out more, really focus on shaping up around the ear. Shaping up around the ear is extremely underrated. If you do that, if you do shaping up around the ear very good, then your haircut will pop from far away because that line will just distinguish it. When I first started, I used to always try to cheat because I was nervous around cutting around the ear because you can cut somebody's ear real easily. The ear is a sensitive part of the body, so I had to learn how to just finesse. And again, the skeleton trimmers do help you a lot with not cutting off somebody's ear. So I recommend that you would do it, but if you do any modifications, anything that happens to the clipper, and this is not liable for that, so you're gonna lose your warranty if you do that. So right now I'm shaping them up, and I started off with that vertical bar, and now I'm just gonna do the sideburns. They're kind of like ice picks. So I'll just start off on the bottom and I just round it up to the top. When I did the Every Haircut Challenge that 360 Jeezy put out, this is the cut I did, but I did not. I'm doing a tutorial on it now. Just the same thing for the other side, same exact thing. It's kind of easy if you work your way up to the top and then just connect the two. It's way easier, so I do recommend that. So now I had to pin back the hair in the front just to see that lineup, because his hair does go over his lineup, so I had to pin it on the front just to see it. You want to make sure that you're combing out the hair before you shape it up, because you never know how the hair can curl back up. So I'm taking it down with a number 1, fully open, and that's just to lay it down. Now I'm coming in with my Andis GTX trimmers, and I'm starting in the middle of the head and I'm working my way to the side, and then I'm going to work my way back to the other side. And a lot of this hair that you see is being cut off is just like overgrown hair. It's not where his hairline is actually at. So I'm just reconnecting everything. Whenever I shape up one side, I like to do the whole side over again, just to make sure I have it to the sharpness that I like. And your positioning when you're shaping up somebody, like your body position, is extremely important. So make sure the client is always in front of you. If he's not in front of you, then you all are in front of the mirror, so that you can make sure that you're getting the straightest shape up that you can. Don't try to shape up anybody on the side of them. Like, always try to make sure they're in front of you. That will give you a dead on angle to what you're doing, so you can become better, give sharper shape ups, and you'll get more clientele off that. And if you didn't already watch my video on how to gain clientele, then it's going to be in the link in my bio. Yeah, man, it's a great video. I tell you all how to gain clientele, how I do it. And I'm not where I want to be, but I definitely am not where I was. So it's like, might as well go check it out. It's a free game. So this shape up is looking sharp, man. No enhancements, just straight up. Look at me, man. This video is old, man. This video back when I had the shortcut. Always make sure to clean your client off, man. That's something I'm working on. So you just doing the little details to make the haircut pop more, man. It's nothing too serious. So now I'm about to hit him with that razor. It's gonna be super. You heard that? It's gonna be super sharp, man. Just pull the skin back and just, you know what I'm saying, do your thing. Make sure you position that angle, that razor right. If you don't position right, then the razor will show you because you cut somebody. So yeah, make sure you position that razor right. I just wanted to hit those corners again. I felt like they could have been sharper, so I don't know why I did that. Sorry, y'all. I'm covering the camera, man. I'm sorry. So now I'm just gonna do like a little styling, just really just like fix the hair back to what it was so it can look, you know what I'm saying. If the top of the hair is fixed and you style the hair right, then it just makes the haircut look way better, man. I feel like this haircut is extremely dope, I hope you all enjoyed the tutorial. I hope you learned something. If you haven't already, go subscribe to me. And appreciate y'all, man. Y'all have a good one. I'm out.